A temperature divide is on the way across the country. A ridge is creating sunny skies like this shot here out of Nunavut, as well as a lack of precipitation for the west. Frosty Summit, not looking so frosty there. Stunning conditions experienced this weekend already across British Columbia. Other parts of the west coast are going to start to heat up as we progress into the end of August. But the east, different conditions. We started off the month with heat warnings blanketing southern Ontario. We're ending the month with cooler conditions, a trough. What does that mean? It means unsettled conditions. And this comes on the heels of Hurricane Erin, which brought some high surf, some dangerous waves to parts of Atlantic Canada. But we have a new tropical development that we are monitoring. Here to go through the track of this new tropical storm is meteorologist Laura Power. Laura, the question is what is this new tropical storm and how is it going to influence the end of August across the country?
Absolutely, Victoria. Starting off, I want to show you quickly where Erin is at the moment. It has since moved out of Atlantic Canada and is a post-tropical cyclone in the Atlantic Ocean, but that ocean, it is fueling hurricanes as we've got very warm sea surface temperatures. So we do have a new area of development, as you mentioned, Tropical Storm Fernand, that is building off the south U.S. coastline. It's likely to head towards Atlantic Canada following a similar track to Erin, but as similar to Erin, it's likely to remain offshore, and we're not really seeing much intensification with this. But Victoria, we're keeping a close eye on a area of convection off the Carolina coastlines that could bring some much-needed rain to Atlantic Canada.
Yeah, and we're halfway through the Atlantic hurricane season, rapidly intensifying as we have two hurricanes or two tropical storms we've been monitoring. But rain, that's always good news, especially for Atlantic Canada right now, who's been experiencing wildfires. An ongoing fire ban is still in place across Newfoundland. This rain is certainly going to be helpful. What does it look like in terms of the trough versus the ridge for temperatures on the west and east?
Yeah, absolutely. So those tropical storms you saw, those are going to have a direct impact to our jet stream, which will be creating those temperature divides that you mentioned. We're seeing a big trough across eastern Canada, really cooling us down to end off the month of August. Meanwhile, the west will be drastically heating up all the way in through the northern territories.
Already this afternoon on Sunday, British Columbia, parts of it warming up to the mid-30s with that humidex values. As we continue through the end of August, we're going to start to experience heat across Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, but Ontario, a different story. Like I mentioned, we started off the month with heat warnings. Check out Ottawa's next 7-day forecast, just about 19 degrees. Laura, this is more like September-like conditions.
It really is. We're going to end off August feeling more like September. We're going to be daytime highs by Tuesday in through the teens for portions of Ontario, Quebec, and even in through Atlantic Canada. That number 17 popping up a couple of times. But Victoria, the heat will only be building throughout the week for the west.
Yeah, you can slowly start to see the temperatures rise across parts of the prairie provinces. The next 7 days is looking absolutely stunning for those in Calgary, ending off most people's summer before you head back to school on a summer-like note. You can see that ridge really building in that sun as well. You can see plenty of days of sunshine, not just for parts of Alberta, but also for Kelowna. That humidex value into the mid-30s. If you are in the mid-30s with the humidex, just remain cautious of any outdoor activities that could prompt heat-related illnesses.